Sir, am I audible?
Hello,
Hello.
am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Is my video visible?
Yes. Thank you so much, sir, for giving your time.
You're welcome.
So, could you please introduce yourself a bit?
Hello, my name is Anupam Prabhat Srivastav. I am a practicing advocate at Honorable Patna High Court, and I have completed my undergraduate course in BA LLB honors from Central University of South Bihar, and I have completed my postgraduate LLM in criminal and security law from Rashtriya Raksha University, Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Currently, I am practicing as an advocate in Patna High Court, and this is my intro. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I have very simple three questions for you. So, what is the most important learning in life?
Right. This might seem to be a very simple question, but many takes a lot of time to figure out about the same. So basically, what one should be focusing upon that, especially the young generation, students and everyone, that to acquire as much as acquire as much as knowledge
Knowledge.
and to gain skills. Yes, exactly. The knowledge and skills, because with the changing time, with the shift in trend of the society and every businesses, we need
Yes, sir.
that people need to be required with special with knowledge and skills. That those skills and knowledge shall be helping them in gaining the momentum in their career and everywhere else. Right? If so, everyone knows, and we know that we have been hearing this proverb from a very long time, that we should be acquiring a skill because it shall be helping us all over the time. You might become poor, you might become the person with nothing which is material in sense, but if you acquire the skill, you shall be able to get over it again, and you shall be getting successful in your life. So what we must be focusing upon is to acquire the knowledge and skill. For example, we are shifting the trend of the society towards dependency upon the AI, right? The artificial
Yes,
intelligence.
artificial
It,
intelligence.
it is going to replace the human being in many senses, right? So it may be replacing the human being in many senses, but when it comes to the question of acquiring the skill and knowledge, the human shall always supersede, and therefore,
Yes.
even with the change in trend with and time, if one focuses upon to acquire the skill and knowledge, then he or she must have always the bright future for himself or herself. So the basically acquiring upon the knowledge and the skill is the must for everyone right now.
Amazing answer, sir. So, what is the change you wish to see in the Indian judiciary system?
Mm, in Indian judiciary system, right? Today, if we go to any court, especially the subordinate courts,
Yes, sir.
we come to know the pathetic situation and the condition that how these courts are being run. So the very first thing which we need to focus upon is to get a better infrastructure a, for the subordinate courts, right?
Yes, sir.
The better infrastructure in every sense is like in taking up the matter, hearing, and everything shall be
Right.
helping a lot to the management and for the disposal of the cases. The second thing which I would really like to see is that the vacancies in the court of respected judicial officers must be fulfilled, and means it must be evaluated even that what should be the proper number of the judicial officers
Yes.
required uh, in a in a court, right? So if there is vacancy and it needs to be extended, then it must also be focused upon. So basically, this shall ultimately be helping in uh, disposing of the pending cases, which are crores in numbers. So with the development of the infrastructure on the one hand, and on the other hand, with the increasing number of the respected judicial officers, this the pendency of the cases will be means will the problem will be solved, and this is the very first and foremost means what would like to see the change in the changes of the Indian judiciary, right?
Right. So, what message do you want to convey to the next generation?
For the next generation, my message would be the same as I was focusing upon the very first one about the acquiring of skill
Skills.
as
Yes.
well as knowledge, right? Because the next generation people will be overburdened with many expectations, right? Because we are growing and we have come to the technological advancement,
Yes.
and so the expectation of the society, of the parents, of everyone related to that person is increasing day by day, right? So with this in this competitive world, and with the competitive nature of everyone, we need to focus means we need to focus that the next generation people uh, are solved with the overburdened expectation, but they must be focusing upon acquiring the skill and knowledge both. Means they must not get stick to something which is not going to which shall not be benefiting them in a long term, but they must be planning, they must be making strategies for the same, that how they are going to play well in their future, how they are going to make themselves in career and everything in their future. So this is what I would like to suggest, that number one, that go on planning about your future, go on planning about your future, make a strategy about the same, that how you are going to deal with it. Number one. Number two, always try to inculcate the habit of means earning the knowledge and the skill as well, because ultimately that shall be helping you out in means in every field at every time, and that is what it is going to pay you off for the same, right? So with the growing time, with the change in trend of the society and everything, this must be my very message to the next generation people, that don't get dependent upon the mobile phones, right?
Yes.
But if you want to get dependent upon the mobile phones, go and acquire some knowledge, go and acquire the skills, because we have plenty of examples right now who have been doing well with the with the technological advancements, right? So we always know that even every coin has every coin has two sides, right? And if we are technologically going advanced, then it has pros and some cons, and we must figure both of them, that how what are the pros and what are the cons, and how we are going to utilize it for your own benefit. So this is my ultimate message to the next generation people.
Thank you so much, sir. Very well said. I would like to conclude this meeting. Thank you so much, sir, for joining.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and I hope that my message would be reaching to uh, everyone,
Many people.
especially the young people.
Yes.
And thank you so much.